Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here on Forza Horizon 4 to test out another brand new vehicle, which is the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. So only recently got the new one in here. We only had the GT350 and the old GT500 previously. But I have gone in and won it. You get it from doing one seasonal championship, which is already here. There was a slight concern it wouldn't be updated before the season changed this Thursday, but the update happened earlier today, so the car is there, and I have gone in and won it, so we can go and test it out. Nothing else new this month, although interestingly, the photo challenge is using the car that we've just won, so you have to do that to then be able to do that. Anyway, we have the car, so let's go and try it out. For some reason we've suddenly joined a session. It was taking ages and not doing it earlier. Right, anyway. Change out of the Camaro that we were using to win the car. Yes, using a Camaro to win a Mustang. Not quite the right way around. Ah, here it is. Right at the beginning. Okay, so yes, 760 horsepower, 2020 GT500. So previously we only had this, the 676 horsepower GT350, and the old GT500, which is somewhere, but only has 662, I think, in the old one. There it is, 662. GT350 is 676. So yeah, this is up on both of those. More powerful and more handling focused as well. You can tell with the wing and everything. It is now the only Shelby. I think they discontinued the GT350 now that this is out. Anyway, 5.2 litre, 5.1 something, but 5.2 litre supercharged V8 in this, which is why the power is up quite so high, the big supercharger. 7-speed dual clutch automatic, so should have pretty fast gear shifts. And I don't know whether this has just got the carbon fibre pack, which is the 10,000 option, or the full track pack, which is the 25,000 option. But it does have the carbon fibre wheels, carbon wing, carbon roof, carbon everything, so it's slightly lighter than if you don't option those. But yeah, apparently that's an $18,000 option, which is 25% of the car's value added on. We also don't have the $10,000 stripes, which is quite a lot for a car that starts at this price. Anyway, yeah, it does look like it could potentially have the track pack, but yeah, much more aggressive big wing on this than we've had on previous GT500s, and yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. But it's good that it's finally here. I think we've had it in games like the Crew 2 and stuff for a while, but anyway, it is the 2020 year model, which is interesting because I think it's the 21, well, obviously it's the 21 year model we're on now. Lots of nice carbon fibre in here, which I assume is real. It's kind of a weird mix in this, because it starts out as a Mustang, which isn't an expensive car. It still has a lot of the plastics, but it has a lot of the nice carbon fibre things as well, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, it's fast, as you would probably expect, but also doesn't handle too badly. Yeah, lots of nice grip there. Yeah, you can hear the supercharger a bit from in here. And obviously the back kicks out a little bit. It's a rear-wheel drive muscle car, but it does handle reasonably well stop. So I might not do all that much to it, because it drives really nicely, actually. Which, I mean, it should. It's sort of quite a track-focused car, especially with the track pack. Anyway, I think we should head to the Broadway house here as we're here. See what upgrades and customization are available, if any. I will quickly, before we head into the house, just check what PI we're sitting at and what PI the GT350 was, as a comparison. Slightly older, slightly less powerful car. Right, let's have a look. So, it's 863, if we... .863, and this is sitting at 884. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure my GT350 is stock. So it's less powerful, but apparently faster. Interesting. I mean, it's a bigger engine. It's 5.4 in the GT350, and it's lighter. So it's a bigger engine and lighter. That's interesting. Anyway, as usual, we'll start with the... Okay, so you can put a Viper V10 in it, I think that is. Your usual all-wheel drive swap, and twin turbo if you want to ruin it. I might... Oh, it's already on race tyres. Interesting. I mean, that kind of makes sense. We'll make them a little bit wider and bring them out a bit, but... Those carbon fibre wheels do look cool, although it's a very pointless thing, because they're very delicate if you hit anything. Right. It's sitting quite high up, interestingly. That looks a bit better. Let's add some of these bits and brakes and stuff. Roll cage. Actually, that probably doesn't look too ridiculous in here, a roll cage. But I'm not going to do it. Brakes. I mean, they look virtually the same, so that's not too bad. I might do gearboxy bits. I usually do gearboxy bits. I'm going to be nearly at the top of S1, so I might try and... Hang on, what aero have we got? It's going to look ridiculous on here, isn't it? Oh, hang on, those canards are interesting. And we can remove the... Interesting. Okay, so we can de-wing it, but no, there's not really much point doing that. So I think as we're at 876, shall we try and bring it up to the top of S1? Bigger supercharger, yes. 899. How do we get it to 900? Come on. There we go. Top of S1. Very quick tune. Still rear-wheel drive. Well, not really tuned. Just very quick set of upgrades. Still rear-wheel drive, which is kind of how it should be. Although, if it's going to be competitive in S1, yeah, it might want to be all-wheel drive. I don't think it's not going to be as fast as the RTR Mustang, because that's got a wide body and you can put fatter tyres on it, because that is a quick car on Forza. Right. I'm not even going to look at the community designs, because I know exactly what I want to do with it. Although, interestingly, we've got paint groups, so I wonder if that is the stripes. Oh no, there aren't stripes. What? Where are my stripes? Okay, so that's the grabber green colour, although I'm not pretty sure it doesn't actually look like that. That's grabber yellow. Where's the... I'm sure there's an orange that's not that. That's basically red. Yeah, these colours are not entirely what I was expecting. But yeah, I want the stripes, so that's interesting. What are the paint groups on here? Just to show you the paint groups. Okay, so that's a paint. That's interesting that you can do that any colour you like, the vent. What about the body? Group 2. That's more the colour of green I was expecting. And Group 2's that bit. Okay, so it has quite an interesting... quite an interesting layer group option. Oh look, the back is that colour as well, and the wing. Okay. I'm not sure why that is the option. What I'm probably going to go for, so Group 1, I'm probably going to go for the green. I probably will just use the in-game green. It's not quite as I expected it, but let's go with that. And if we make Group 2, I'm wanting to go carbon with that to match the other carbony bits. That does look good. Yeah, so then we've got some extra carbon, that looks nice. Then what we need to do is add some stripes, because for some reason that's not an option. Well, that's just irritating. If you put it, it goes over the carbon, because it's a layer group, it's not actually carbon, so maybe I should have left that not... I should have left that black, but the roof, it goes over the roof as well. Okay. Right, well, maybe we won't have stripes. That's annoying. I'm still not quite convinced by this colour. I don't think this is correct. It's kind of too metallic. I'm sure the real life colour is a sort of flatter gloss green. Yeah, I'm not sure what I think of that colour. Hang on, I'm going to go back and fix that. Okay, that's much better. It's maybe a little bit too bright now, but I quite like it. It's not necessarily perfectly accurate, but I do like the colour. So we're now running 993 horsepower after the upgrades, which is quite a bit more than before, although I didn't think I upgraded that many power parts, but 993 horsepower, top of S1 class. Not bad going, actually. So I think we should see how fast this can actually go. Yeah, I'm pleased it's here. Another new car in the game, I guess, but yeah, pleased that it arrived. Okay, we've got a bit of understeer now. Still rear-wheel drive. But yeah, pleased that this did arrive in time for the season change. So I was thinking we were going to have to wait for it. Not quite sure when we're supposed to expect the Hot Wheels pack, which I will be testing out as soon as it's available, even if it costs £10 or $10 or whatever it is, even to people with season pass. But yeah, we'll talk about that more when we test those out. But hopefully they'll be here relatively soon. I did check the car packs, it's not on here yet, so I'm not sure when they're planning to release that. But we've got 2 weeks without new playlist cars, so maybe somewhere in there it'll get released. It is interesting how they're only releasing 2 new free cars, but doing a pack. But anyway, like I said, we'll talk about that when we get to testing those out. But yeah, let's see how fast this goes down the motorway. Okay, of course there's a drifting motor. There's 200. $220. Does still have the 7 gears. Whoa, dodge that, just about. Yeah, it's got quite a lot of understeer. So yeah, I'm not sure, because it did pretty much 220. Just in S1 class, not fully upgraded. I mean, I wouldn't V10 engine swap it, that's a horrible idea. But yeah, that is a cool car. It's about time it was added. But yeah, it is nice they're adding new cars, not just recycled Horizon 3 stuff. But that probably is going to do it for a first look at that car. So, yeah, it is about time this model was added. Like I say, I think it's in the Crew 2, and we've only got a 2013 GT500, which is a bit old at this point. Or the GT350, which somehow is fast. I'd imagine the 500 would be a... Anyway, I'd have thought it would be a more powerful car, but never mind. So yeah, like I said, I will test out the Hot Wheels pack whenever that is available. And as for cars, we've not got anything until spring, when I think we're getting the Shelby 1000, A slightly older Shape 1000, apparently there's a newer one now, so not sure quite why they decided to add the older one, but yeah, an even more mad Shelby. But yeah, that probably is going to do it for a look at the 2020 Shelby GT500. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next video very soon.